everybody. So just want to recap on this as in the days of Noah, okay? Let's talk about what was happening in the days of Noah. In the days of Noah, it had been 100 years that Noah had been preparing and building the ark. He had been following God's instructions about what to do and how to do it. And he was collecting the necessary supplies, preparing for this, escape into the ark. And it was a project that took 100 years to complete. That means that during that time when he was building this ark, everybody thought Noah was crazy. Everybody thought it didn't make any sense what he was doing. And Noah continued to keep doing what God told him to do. And he was obedient in following the instructions as to, the specifications of building this ark. And, when it came time and the rain came and all the animals had already been led to the ark and they filed into the ark and Noah's family was into the ark and God closed the door on the ark. And then they were spared and saved. And everybody else, while all this was going on, this 100-year period, they made fun of Noah. They thought that Noah was crazy. They continued to, party and eat and feast and, live to excess and have, they were just involved in the world and doing whatever they felt like doing. They weren't listening to what God said, and they weren't listening to what Noah was foretelling them to do. And so when the rain came and the flood came and nobody listened, and then all of a sudden everybody was met with the flood and they died, okay? And the point is, in that 100 years prior to the ark, there was time to prepare. There was time for those people of that time to listen to what Noah was saying. There was time for them to listen to Noah talk about what was to come. But in this example, those people of that time did not listen. They did not want to hear the words of Noah. They thought Noah was crazy. They didn't want to think that anything that he said had value. And in the end, the flood came, and all those people that doubted Noah soon came to their own demise and death. And the result was death. So I encourage you to take the lesson of the story. There are many things that I've shared on this channel which are warnings. It's like me, like Noah, sharing information and saying, hey, check it out, pay attention. But it's up to you to pay attention, to do the work, to pay attention to do the work, and to put into action the things which I talk of, which I speak of, which are warnings. And again, I'm being called crazy. I'm being called, what do I know? Okay. And the point is, you can choose to be like all those people who were against Noah. You can choose to be like all those people who are against me, who are against other people that are sharing, important content that is related and relative to the times that we are living in. And people can continue to, not want to hear what I have to say, just like other people didn't want to hear what Noah had to say. And the point is, there are consequences for not listening. There are consequences for not paying attention. And my invitation is to warn you, to bring you up and educate you in terms of what is really going on. And it's your choice to do your own research. It's your choice to get in there and pick up that big heavy book called The Basic Instructions Before Leaving Earth, and to determine for yourself, after you read it, if you get any confirmation on what I've shared, on what other people have shared with you. And it's up to you to do your own due diligence. And remember, I'm just a voice, I'm just a messenger trying to help you out here. That's really my intention, to help. And yet, it's up to you what you do with this information and how you apply it, or how you just call me crazy like others before. Have a good one, everybody.